Hey guys, it's the Artsy Gamer back again with another video in our channel. Please grab your teas, grab your coffees, maybe a little bit of food. It's porridge for me again today. And let's do this. Okay, come on, take a sip, take a sip. You know that hits. Still yet to get a gaming mug. That is definitely on the cards, guys. That's definitely on the cards. Anyway, guys, if you are into retrospectives, complete unbox experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe, boom, and a like to this video if you haven't already. So today we're going to get straight onto it. And oh my God, let's just insert my GTA death animation now. Yeah, because again, I've made another blunder, guys. I've made another blunder, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's get going. Now, I forgot to mention this in my video yesterday with regards to Harry Potter and the not chamber. God, I'm Philosopher's Stone. Why can I never get my words out in the morning? I tell you, it's the coffee. It's the coffee. Oh yeah, Philosopher's Stone, really fun video. I really enjoyed doing that yesterday. But yeah, one big thing that I forgot to mention, because again, we might have people, you know, doing this with me, picking up games with me as well, you know, following me for the journey. But yes, did you know you need to pick up a PlayStation 1 memory card if you are playing this on your PS2, okay? Yeah, I had no idea, guys. I had no goddamn idea. So again, I popped this in my PS2 thinking I was ready to go. I already had a PS2 memory card inserted, and then, yeah, I couldn't save the goddamn thing. Oh, I have got a memory card inserted. So, let's see. Please insert memory card. Well, we'll continue, because there definitely is a memory card in my PS2 at the moment. Oh, Taylor. Oh, damn. No, it's a PS2 memory card. Oh, damn. Okay. Again, guys, I've had multiple problems with saving on this show and on TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, yesterday I went into CEX and I managed to bag myself a really cool PS1 memory card. And oh boy, look at that. That is actually sick. I went in thinking I was just going to get a standard memory card, to be honest with you. I actually had no idea that they had some really cool ones. And then when I went to the table, I was like, or counter, whatever you want to call it, I was like, do you have any PS1 memory cards? And it was like, actually, yeah, we do. We've got this kind of like grey one, we've got an orange one, we've got a yellow one. And I was like, we've got colours. Weirdly priced differently, actually. I don't know whether that was to do with storage, but anyway, I went for the kind of the middle of the price range. This was coming in at £8, and yeah, I thought it was really cool. And now I really want to get one of those cool controllers, you know, those see-through controllers, maybe that blue one. So yeah, this has really got me going now. I really want to pick up one of those awesome controllers. Again, I might be able to insert a really cool image, so you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I managed to pick up this, and yeah, now we should be able to save. Oh my God, it's upside down. Now we should be able to save this bad boy when we get cracking, and hopefully I might be able to make another start today. But anyway, as I was in there, guys, you know, I'm floating through. I've got to hit past that PS2 section for sure. Having a little flick through. Now, the CEX that I went to, this is one near my work. It's very small. It really is. And there's not too much going in there. And every time I go, it's the same old games in there. There haven't really been any replenishments. No geezer's gone in with a massive bag coming in, and the person at the counter's like, no, baby, no, we can only take 20 games at a time. And then the geezer walks back out again. Nah. Yeah, it don't happen. Very rare that you get like a big influx of games at this one. But anyway, I did have a little flick through. And I have been trying to collect some of my sports games that I picked up. Now, I'm not a big sports person. I don't really enjoy them that much either because I get bloody angry. I tell you what, FIFA, right, is the one game that I actually get really angry with. Give me Bloodborne, give me Dark Souls or whatever, give me a Souls-like game and I don't get too angry. I mean, yes, I get a little bit frustrated here and there, but like, no, give me FIFA. And my controller is going out the window, baby. Out the window. Yeah. But, you know what? I was in there and I was like, well, when I was younger, not older, younger, guys, I really enjoyed, well, I say enjoyed, I just had good memories playing FIFA 2003, FIFA 2004. I don't know why, those were just the two games I picked up. Again, my dad, I've mentioned it before, he was really into realism, real life games, and again, a sports football game was one of them, and I think he just picked them up just to give them a little bit of an experiment. I don't think he was big on them as well, because I never remember him kind of like really going into them. I think he only dabbled with them maybe an hour. And that was it. They were popped in. He called it weirdly the lending library. I don't know why. That was very, very strange. But yeah, all my PS2 games were lined up, okay? And he called it the lending library. I think it was because they were mainly his games and he was just lending them to me. So maybe that was him kind of psychologically bigging me up together. These are not yours, they're mine. I'm lending them to you. But anyway, I digress. So I found FIFA 2004. And I was like, okay, only going for £1, guys, only going for £1. So I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. So I picked up this really cool memory card and this bad boy alongside. And yeah, I thought, well, let's do a video on this today. I know Big A has been dying for me to do a cool kind of like FIFA kind of retrospective and complete unboxed experience. So that's what we're going to do here today. But again, guys, it's been a week of caveats, I swear. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, guys, I'm going to have to take this back. We will get there when we get there. So let's have a sip of coffee. Let's have a look at the art design, my nostalgic talk, and we'll get cracking with this. Come on. Okay, so yeah, let's start off with the front of the case there. Again, really, really nice. I like it. I said it before, when you go into CEX, you can really kind of go into the nitty-gritty of how clean and nice your case is looking. So yeah, I think I picked up a really lovely one here. And it's very, very standard of FIFA, isn't it? You've got your 3 players at the front there. I have not a clue who these are. I am so ignorant with regards to football in general, even though I did actually really enjoy playing football as a kid. Yeah, I had no idea. So these are probably really, really famous footballers. And yeah, I have no idea who they are. People are probably screaming down the camera now going, how do you not know these guys? How do you not know these? Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, what I really like and what I really dig about these older FIFA games though is the retro, baby. The retro tops that they are wearing. How cool are they? I mean, yeah, I just love, you know, the red one here. Is it Arsenal? Yeah, really, really cool. Actually, Big A, massive fan of the channel. He's an Arsenal supporter, so I bet he's big in this up now. I'm probably screaming down the camera. Sorry, Big A. But yeah, I love this because they're very big, you know, bloated kind of like tops, do you know what I mean? And that was so kind of in back at the time there, wasn't it? And again, I think it's actually starting to recycle. We are starting to see those big retro tops coming back into fashion now. So yeah, I really do love that. And again, you know, you've just got the other 2 characters there chasing down the main one. Yeah, really, really cool. I'm going to call them characters, guys. But yeah, really, really cool. They have gone for a nice standard white backdrop to really emphasize the people that you're going to be playing, which I think works. And again, I've said it now previously, ever since I've started doing this channel, I have kind of realized there is just one set kind of standard color with maybe a little hint of something in the background. And then you've got the main characters drawing the gamer in. And I think it really works. Yeah, you've got this lovely kind of like EA Sports, you know, here. Is it EA Sports to the game? Yeah. You know, but you know what? I think it really, really is cool because when you turn this game on, that's kind of like what you are greeted with, isn't it? You know, EA Sports to the game. I'm not going to do that again. But yeah. You know, you're a gamer, you've had previous experiences of these games, and then you're like, oh, you know, you see that logo and you're like, yes, come on, I just want to put this bad boy in just to hear that crazy American, I'm sure he's a fantastic guy, but that crazy American accent going like, EA Sports to the game. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it again.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Anyway, yeah, fantastic, really, really lovely. And you know, actually in the backdrop I was expecting to see maybe a little bit of a football pitch there, but no, it is just standard white with just a few swooshes and swishes, which is really nice actually. I like that. Again, I guess it represents kind of like the, you know, the swing of the legs, the football swinging around, going into the goal there, very swooshy movements. You know, that's kind of what football is all about, isn't it? So yeah, really, really nice. Standard PS2 logo, you know it hits. And actually, not too much advertisement going on, which is really nice. It does just, you know, let the box art do the talking. So yeah, I'm up for that. Okay then, moving on to the back, and actually, baby, I really dig this. I really do dig this. Now, this screams retro, and you know me. I am all about retro, baby. I really, really am. I mean, yeah, I do the modern stuff, but bam, I'm all about the retro. And I love retro art. So yeah, we've got some lovely, actually, screenshots of the game here. Really nice. Kind of got that top-down view, which is lovely. You know, you've got some action shots here. Really nice. And then actually, oh yes, and you've got some of the training scenes there as well, which is really, really cool. Yeah, I think they've done this really well. I think it just, you know, entices the gamer. They've had previous experiences, but then they're like, okay, yeah, it looks like we're going to get the same again, which is nothing wrong with that at all. And just, you know, emphasizing what this new game has to offer for the gamers of the time. So yeah, like, you know, you're going to get some nice kind of action replay. You know, you've just scored that goal and, you know, the camera's coming up there and then zooming in to, you know, to watch you replay that goal. Really nice. Yeah, you know, just some lovely standard football play there. Again, you got some bashing and crashing there, which is really cool. What else we got? Yeah, I think just, you know, swapping between characters. I don't know if you can make that out there, but there is kind of like a triangle on his head there, you know, so you move in between characters, which I think is really cool. Got a lot of text here, but, you know, again, that's fine. I think it could have been put in the manual a little bit more there, because it is just kind of just going over basic stuff. You know, maybe just exploring some more of the career mode. I don't know. Maybe they could have done a bit more of a fill up there of images, but nevertheless, it's still actually really cool. And how retro is that? How retro. So yeah, very, very nice. And again, guys, this case is beautiful, actually. There we go. There is the Arctic Game Machine. Oh yeah. So really, really nice case. Like I said, I do, you know, prefer going into CEX game conventions, car boot sales, because you are picking up, you know, what you get and what you want. But I've had a week of it, guys. I've had an absolute week of it. So when we do this, see what you can spot. Oh, God, guys. Okay, so 2 problems here. 2 goddamn problems with this. Okay. One, it's a platinum edition. And I did see him put it in the case. And I was like, oh, damn, it's a platinum. Do I say something? Do I say something? And I was too nervous to say something. I don't know why. I was too nervous to say something. Maybe it was literally just because that was the disc that was, you know, given in. when the person handed in this game. I don't know. But I think there were 2 FIFAs on the shelf. I think there were 2 copies of this. So maybe there was one with a nice disc. But anyway, I digress. I had a Platinums one. Fine. It's a football game. I'm not too fussed. End of. But, guys, if you look closely enough, again, you can all see us shining down there. That's FIFA 06. This is FIFA 04. I am fuming. I am fuming, baby. Yeah, I'm a little bit peeved. Because, yeah, I mean, yes, God, this was only £1, you know what I mean? But, man, God, I'm a YouTuber. I want to give my viewers the best experience to date, and I can't now because this is a FIFA 06 and not FIFA 04. And I'm not nostalgic for FIFA 06. I didn't play FIFA 06. I only played FIFA 2003, FIFA 2004, and then I think I may have picked up FIFA 2013 on the PlayStation 3 just because my friend really wanted to play against me. Had a few little dabbles here and there, but nah, not for me. I'm not a massive footballer gamer. But anyway, I digress. Do I even give you the artsy gamer pop to this? I will. But there we go. Nice clean disc though. It's not too shabby. And again, can I get the camera up there? Yeah, here we go. So all you guys looking down that camera there, if you were liking what you're seeing here today, definitely hit this video with a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm loving building up this community. Anyway, guys, what I did enjoy though, looking back at this, is the lovely thick manual, the advertisements that were here. So yeah, I do have something to show you. So let's get cracking. And you know what, guys? You know what? Let's take a sip. Let's take a sip. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, that hits. That hits. Okay then, so we do have a lovely manual, and this is actually quite thick. I don't know if it goes into some other languages at all, but yeah, anyway, it's thick, but I have had a little bit of a flick through, and yeah, not too many screenshots on the go, unfortunately, but we will, you know, have a little good, because it's the Arts Gamer experience. You never know. Some artwork in here might catch the artists in the room and the gamers. So yeah, here we go. Starting the game, nice and simple. All right, all the UI stuff. Okay, going over basic controls. I do like, actually, how they have kept that swoosh there. Really nice. I think that's the main theme throughout this book. Yeah, really lovely. Okay, yeah, we have got some basic screenshots here, nothing too much going on, but I do actually really appreciate the detailed ball there. Yeah, you have actually got the FIFA EA Sports logo on there, which is really cool. I do like that. A dedicated football, guys. Nice. Yeah, really lovely. And again, how you can just aim there into the goal. So you've got some aiming mechanics there. Look at them all lined up, guys. Look at them all lined up like that. Love it now. But yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, shame it's not in colour. It really is a shame, but you know, it's a manual and I'm very, very happy to have one. Ish, with this box that I'm not too happy about, with a platinum disc that's not even my disc. I will be taking it back. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, just basic text really. But then again, like, I believe at this stage, you've played quite a few FIFAs in the past. You kind of know the mechanics. You know the button presses. I don't think they, you know, diverge too much. So yeah, nothing much here to see in this book, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry, Big A. Yeah, FIFA and EA didn't really do too much with their books. But again, that's actually quite cool. Again, you can just kind of like manage your team, which is really nice, you know, get your good team together. Lovely, you know, to make sure that you're getting the best performance to go against the computer. Or, you know, couch co-op. Couch co-op was massive there for these football games. So, yeah. Okay, and yeah, not too much, just boring text really, and we're coming to the end there as well. And then the basic kind of EA Sports, EA Games text at the back, very traditional. Now we've done quite a few EA games and they kind of have all this text there at the back with their logos. So yeah, not too bad, but of course they had an advertisement piece, and of course I just had to, guys. I had to. Yeah, when I saw this, I thought, yeah, this is definitely worth the pound. Really, really lovely. I think we have actually covered one very similar when I did the SSX Tricky, complete unboxed experience and all that jazz, and had some lovely advertisements. But EA did know how to do a fantastic advertisement book, and I believe this is slightly different to the one that I showed earlier in my previous videos. But yeah, there is, FIFA 14. And now here we go, a bit of colour. Sorry, FIFA 4, not 14. They wouldn't be doing this in 2014 Italia. But yeah, here we go. Some really nice coloured shots, which I think is really lovely. Again, you've got those action scenes there. And again, just down there, which is really lovely. Put that in the manual. Make it nice and colourful. But anyway, I digress. We've got some, Total Club Manager. Okay, that's cool. So you did have the kind of the football manager games, which I think was really cool. And then, you've got some golf there. Lovely. Really, really nice. They were renowned for their sports games, EA. They really were. And they did a really good job at them. I just wasn't a fan, but I know a lot of people were really into the sports games, especially if you were quite a sporty person as well. For example, golf, you play golf in your own time, and then yes, absolutely fire up your PS2 and put a golf game in. Golf games are also very relaxing as well, guys. Yeah, if you just want to chill out, have kind of like a cutesy game, pop on a nice golf game. Really, really fun, actually. So really, really nice. And then again, oh wow, now I have picked up that. I would like to play that on TikTok for sure. And again, Sims there. Sims busting out. I've never heard of that one. Sims busting. What is Sims busting out, guys? What the hell? Okay, looks like they're having a bit of a rave. I mean, I'm all about that. We like a rave on the Artsy Gamer. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Lord of the Rings, I think that was shown in my previous one. Not a massive fan of the films. Weirdly, you would think I would be, but I'm not. So yeah, I probably won't be doing it, but yeah, that's cool. I do like that there. Wow, James Bond just going over the counter there with his gun. You know what I mean? Look at him, baby. He ain't taking no mess in there. Really nice. That's cool. And then, hey, there we go. Wow, I do like that shot there. That is wonderful, isn't it? That is wonderful of that SSX Tricky there. Really, really lovely shot. Wow. Okay, that needs to be bigger. Lovely shot there. That is fantastic. Just taking in all that snowy effect. There's a hint of blue there, just cascading along the snow there. Really lovely. She's just doing a nice board flip or something. Fantastic. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. And then, we've got some really cool kind of like racing games there. Lovely stuff. Again, wow, look at that. Really nice shots there. These cars, fantastic. Yeah, lovely advertisement piece there. Really nice. And again, you've just kind of got that classic text there at the bottom with those logos. Really nice. Yeah, I love these advertisement pieces that they did in advertising games of the time. In fact, I think, like I say, it's better than the actual manual itself because it's all in colour as well. So yeah, and again, great inspiration for your art. So yeah, love that. There was just a random slip there as well. So yeah, nothing too important. But I will be taking that back, guys. So I'll give you an update. I'll give you an update on how we got on with that. And also it is really good to pass on information to you guys as well, because I know, some people are here just to get some information with regards to where to get games from. Is CEX good? My overall experience with CEX has always been pretty good, because like I said, you are just going in to have a look at the products themselves. But that experience wasn't that good. So maybe learning, guys, and for me, if you are starting to build up your PS2 collection or some retro stuff, I do want to do some Wii as well. Maybe just make sure, what game is actually going in your box, do you know what I mean, at the desk, because all the boxes are out but no discs, obviously. So yeah, make sure you know what disc is going in your box at the counter, because obviously I didn't pay too much attention. I just saw that platinum disc and I was like, oh, bloody hell. But anyway, I digress. Oh, well, I had a good video here today. I did enjoy doing that one. And yes, guys, finally, I have a PS1 memory card. So yeah, actually a quick one just before again. More information. This is a bit of an information one, guys. I like this. This is artsy game information. If you have a PS3, apparently, and well, hang on, let me get my words out. Apparently, if you play your PlayStation 1 games on your PS3, they will save automatically. So I could have just fired up my PS3, but you know what? I am really enjoying just playing on the PlayStation 2 at the moment. Just the sound of the PlayStation 2 loading up, you know, the whirring of the disc. I just can't beat it. I am just absolutely loving just getting into the feel of it as well. So I thought, yeah, that's why I thought, yeah, no, let's stick to the PS2 because, yeah, PS3, I love it, still very nostalgic for me, but come on, guys, what, you know, we really want it all nice and physical, so yeah, and how cool is that, guys? How cool is that? So yeah, that's why I decided to do that, but, you know, guys, I mean, you may already have a PS1 and you're absolutely fine to go. Some people don't. They might be looking to re-experience some of their PS1 games, but maybe have a PS2 or PS3, and, you know, that's how you can also play your PS1 games as well, so yeah. Right then, guys, well, that is me. That is the Artsy Gamer. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll catch you in my next video. Over and out.